Hello everyone, this is my 2-year-old lemon plant and right now it is bearing more than 50 juicy and ripe lemons. I am growing it in a 24-inch wide cement pot in my terrace garden. In this video, I am going to demonstrate those techniques by which you can also grow tons of lemons at your home. So watch this entire video to know how to grow lots of lemons in pots. I'm Shirish and you are watching your favorite YouTube channel Bonsai and Gardening Zone. And in this video, you will learn a very simple method to grow lemon plant and get lots of lemons in container with full 2 years updates. In my previous videos, many of my viewers shared their issues regarding their lemon plant, like their plant is not fruiting even after 2-3 years. Small fruits and blooms are dropping, plant's growth has been stopped, leaves are getting yellow, and suddenly plant is dying. At the end of the video, I'm gonna tell you tried and tested organic solutions for all these problems and all those tips and tricks what you should know to get such amazing fruiting in your lemon plant. Lemon tree is mostly grown in ground, but you can easily grow them in your balcony, lawn or terrace in the pots as well. Lemon tree can achieve a height of 10 to 12 feet if grown in ground, but there are many dwarf varieties of lemon plant which not only grow well in containers but gives great fruiting throughout the year. These plants usually does not grow more than 5 to 6 feet in containers. You can easily grow a lemon plant by seed. I have grown this lemon plant by seed and I will make a separate video on this plant. But seed-grown lemon plants grows very slow and it takes 4 to 6 years to start fruiting. So growing lemon tree from seed is not a good idea. To grow lemon plant at home, you should always buy grafted plant from nursery. This is a grafted plant of a variety known as Kagzi Nibu. It is also called as Mexican lime. I have purchased this lemon plant from a local nursery in 100 rupees. Kagzi Nibu is a best variety to grow in pot. This is called Kagzi Nibu because of its thin skin. This variety is very common, so you can easily get Kagzi Nibu variety lemon plant in any big nursery nearby you. Always select a healthy and bushy plant to buy. To grow lemon plant, earthen pot or cement pot is better than plastic pot. For best result, grow lemon plant in 20-inch or larger pot. Its roots does not go too deep but spreads horizontally, so grow it in the pot which is wider. The pot must have 2 to 3 drainage holes for a better drainage. Lemon plant is not at all fuzzy about the soil if it is growing in ground, but to grow in pot, we need nutrition-rich and well-drained potting soil. To make best potting soil mix, you need garden soil 50%, vermicompost or well-rotten cow dung compost 30%, coco peat or river sand 20%. Also add a handful of neem cake powder or neem khali, which is a natural fungicide. At the bottom of this pot, I have made 1-inch layer of gravels and I have filled the pot with potting mix and transferred nursery bought lemon plant in it. As you can see, some lemons are already growing in this plant, but we don't want fruits from such a small plant, so I am removing all the fruits so that plant can focus its energy in growing foliage. Now we need not to add any fertilizer for 2 to 3 months. It's been around an year since we have shifted this plant in this container, and as you can see, it is bearing a lot of ripe lemons and our plant has become bushier. It started flowering just after 4 months of transplanting. Small fruits of lemon needs around 4 to 5 months to get matured and ripen. All the citrus plants love sun. Lemon plants needs a lot of sunlight to thrive. You should place the plant where it gets at least 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight daily. If it gets very less sunlight, so it will grow really slow and may never fruit at all. In summer, when temperature goes really high, then shift it in a partial shade, otherwise its leaves will get sunburned. In winter season, if temperature becomes freezing and get very low in your zone, shift the plant in a greenhouse or keep it near a bright window indoor. In rainy season, you can keep it in open area provided rainwater should not sit in the container. To avoid waterlogging, do a light tilling in every 10 days. Lemon plants are heavy feeders, so it is important to fertilize them time to time for better growth. Fertilize your plant with 2 handfuls per square feet of well-rotten cow dung compost or vermicompost or kitchen waste compost every month. Compost will fulfill the needs of nitrogen, potassium and phosphorus in plant, but plants also needs micronutrients to thrive. To achieve such a mind-blowing fruiting in pot, I also add Biozyme granules. Biozyme is an organic growth booster which is made of natural plant extracts. It contains all those micronutrients which are required in every stage of plant's growth. This also increases fruits growth. If you cannot get Biozyme, you can also add seaweed extract fertilizer. Biozyme is a slow-releasing organic fertilizer. In a container of this size, just sprinkle 1 handful of Biozyme granules and do a light tilling. Biozyme can be available in any big agriculture store in your city. It is also available online. In winter season, lemon plants becomes dormant and stops growing, so don't add any kind of fertilizer in this period. Guys, 18 months has passed after transferring the plant in this pot. Right now the plant is in flowering phase and my terrace garden is filled with soothing fragrance of lemon flowers. Many of my viewers ask me very often that what do you do for such amazing fruiting even in containers? So I would like to tell you that I never add any chemical fertilizer or growth booster in my plants. Actually, there are 4 secrets of good yield in plants. Right soil mix, right fertilizer, proper care, and these pollinator friends of mine. These honeybees are right now fertilizing the flowers by pollinating them. As a result, maximum flowers will turn into fruit and also small fruits will not drop. These pollinator insects also loves to hang around in my terrace garden because I never apply any kind of poisonous chemical pesticide on my plants. This plant bears small and big fruits almost throughout the year. Right now it's flowering season, so this plant is blooming. At the same time, it is bearing very tiny fruits, some small unripe lemons as well as some big ripe lemons getting yellow. Spring season is the growth season for lemon plants. This plant has become 4 feet tall in this growing season. After 21 months, this plant is full of many green lemons and their size is also increasing rapidly. Some of the bigger ones will ripe in 2 to 3 months. At the same time, there are a lot of tiny fruits in it, which will take 5 to 6 months to get matured. And this is how my lemon plant gives me lemons almost around the year. At this stage, you should give your plant potassium-rich organic fertilizer for better fruit growth. Guys, my lemon plant has become 2 years old and as you can see, right now entire plant is covered with a lot of ripe and juicy lemons. Right now this plant is bearing around 50 ripe lemons and almost same number of small and green ones. Overall it must be 100 or something. Just have a look at these huge bunch of big juicy lemons. This plant is so loaded with the fruits that it has started to lean down because of the weight of fruits. So I had to give it a support of sticks like this. Though this plant was having more lemons before 2 days, but some of the ripe lemons dropped due to heavy winds. Now let's harvest these ripe ones. Fully ripened matured lemons falls automatically time to time. So this way I get 3 to 4 lemons in every 2 to 3 days. It's rainy season right now, so most of the lemons starts to get ripen in this time. You can store these fresh lemons in the refrigerator for 1 month in an airtight container. After 2 more months of harvesting, those green lemons also started to get ripen. This plant will give some more lemons in next 2 to 3 months. Though this plant does not need a lot of care, but if you keep several things in mind, your lemon plant will be healthy and will thrive throughout the year. There are some common problems of lemon plants like no fruiting even after 3 to 4 years, flowers are dropping of tiny fruits, and no growth in plant. If your plant is not at all fruiting even after 2 to 3 years, it must be a seed grown plant, as lemon plants grown from seeds takes more than 4 to 5 years, sometimes more, to get enough mature to start fruiting. If flowers or tiny fruits are dropping, so there must be two possible reasons, and the first most obvious reason is overwatering. Overwatering lemon plants, especially in fruiting phase, develops excess moisture around the roots, and roots becomes unable to absorb oxygen and nutrients from soil. To restore its energy, plant starts to drop flowers and fruit. So as soon as flowering starts, water only when soil feels dry to touch. Another reason for flowers and fruit drop is poor soil and lack of nutrition. To convert flowers into fruit and to mature them, plant requires a lot of energy. So as soon as flowering phase starts, apply 2 handfuls of well-rotten cow dung compost in every 15 days. Also, to fulfill the micronutrient requirement, add a handful of biozyme or seaweed extract fertilizer. If your lemon plant is growing very slow or stopped growing at all, so most probably it is not getting sufficient sunlight, or your plant is growing in the same pot for many years. To increase growth in your lemon plant, you should keep it at the place where it gets maximum sunlight. You should also repot it in every 2 to 3 years in 2-inch bigger pot with fresh potting soil. Spring season is the best time for repotting. This will encourage new growth in your plant. If lower, old leaves of your plant are getting yellow and falling, so don't worry because it's natural process of a plant. But if upper leaves are getting yellow like this, so that means your plant is having deficiency of magnesium. And the solution to this problem is magnesium sulfate. This is also called as Epsom salt, and it is 100% organic. It also treats curling leaves and brown spots on leaves. Dig some soil from the corners of your pot and apply 1 teaspoon Epsom salt evenly on the corners and cover it with the same soil. Repeat the same process after 1 month. Though most of the pests hates lemon plant, but in growing season, pests like aphids, spider mite and caterpillar attacks on freshly grown leaves. Larvae of butterfly eats new leaves like this. To get rid of pest, mix 5 ml neem oil in 1 liter of water and spray on the entire plant once in every 15 days. Diseases like dieback and root rot disease might also infect citrus plants. Dieback disease is caused by overwatering and malnutrition or fungal infection. In this disease, branches start to get dried from top to bottom. Such plants stops flowering and fruiting as well, and apparently entire plant die. Cut all of the infected branches from very beginning. Make a paste of organic fungicide powder and apply it on the cuts and all the branches. Another disease is root rot, which is caused by over moisture in roots. Fungus starts to develop in roots and all the leaves starts to drop, and slowly your plants start degrading. Mix half teaspoon of organic antifungal powder in 2 liter of water and pour it directly in the pot. Lemon plants needs very less water, so to avoid root rot, water only when top 1 inch of the soil feels dry to touch. I have never pruned my lemon plant because lemon plants which are grown in pots does not like to be pruned, as lemon plant stores its energy in branches and leaves, and fresh growth starts only in spring season. Cut only those branches which are weak, very long or diseased. So guys, by following these simple tips and tricks, you can also grow lemon plant in your balcony or terrace and get amazing fruiting like this. So how did you like this video? You can share your views and issues in comment section. Well guys, that's all for now. Hope you find this video helpful. Please like, share and comment on this video in comment section. Consider subscribing this channel and press the bell icon to get the notifications of new videos. Thanks for watching and keep on gardening.